All right, so I've got a concept here on your website. So it's actually called the 7-second homepage test. So as you know, the homepage of your website should be the hub of your website, right? It's the most important page that's gonna be on your website. And obviously, granted, you have a website. If you're a business owner, you absolutely have to have a website. So we're not gonna go over that. But the homepage is definitely something that you have to take into a priority and make sure it is built out the best that it possibly can. And the 7-second homepage test literally just breaks down in 3 categories when it comes down to it. So this is the priority test for you. And the 7-second thing just means that basically you have 7 seconds to capture the person that's on your page, capture their attention and actually get them to do something on your page. So I'm gonna look at my notes here. I've got them right here. And yes, I'm driving, but I do have a Tesla, so we're on autopilot and we're gonna be okay. So the number one thing is, so I'll list out the 3 things and then I'll go over them each individually. So number 1 is, what do we do? These are the questions that you're answering. Is number 1 is, what do we do? Number 2 is, what problem do we solve? And number 3 is, what do I want you to do next? Meaning, what do I, as the business owner, want you to do next as the customer? So if you're looking at those 3 things, that literally just puts together a game plan on making sure that your homepage is built out correctly. So the first thing is, what do we do? Obviously, that's a very simplistic piece of it. If somebody comes to your website, they look at your homepage, and they have no clue what you do, then you're already dead in the water. So make sure you explain that. And one of the ways that you can do that is with a video on your homepage that literally says, here's who we are and what we do, and that's it. Now, with that video, you have to make sure you keep it very short, very specific, and very simple, because the more complex you make it, the longer the video is, the less likely you are to actually keep that person, that visitor, on your website and tell them what you do, and even give you the chance to tell people what you do. Another way you could do it is literally just having a tagline that's on your website. So hopefully by now, if you're doing any form of marketing, you already have a tagline of some sorts that literally is just a one-liner on what we do. So for me, it's, we do content marketing for active real estate investors and real estate influencers. Done. That's it. So I have that on my website, and if somebody comes to my website, they automatically know what we do. The second thing is, what problem do we solve? Now, this can be done in many different forms, obviously. So one of the ways that you could do that is have it on a process, right? So you have step 1, step 2, step 3. So the very top of your, they call it the header, or the hero area of your website, is gonna say what we do, who we are. The next fold of your website is going to basically tell people, hey, here's the problems that we solve. Here's the pain point you have. Here's the problems that we can solve for you, and here's how we do that with our product or our service. And that would be the next thing that you do. And again, you can do this with a video. The most effective thing is gonna be with written content, is the way you actually wanna do it. And then the last thing is, what do we want you to do next? Now, most business owners, most people that have websites actually get number 1 and number 2, both of those steps correct. But the last one is where most people miss out on. It's, what do I want you to do next? That is something, it's basically the call to action. So you're on the website, you already know what we do, you know what problems we could solve and how we're gonna solve those, and then most people hit the dead end. They don't know what to do next. Do I fill out a web form next? Do I contact you? Do I actually buy your subscription, and how do I do that? Those are all things that you wanna address on the website, on the homepage. So that last step there is literally just a call to action. Is, okay, now you know who we are, what we do, what problems we solve. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to fill out this landing page, and or this squeeze page, or this web form, and then you obviously build that out and whatnot. But the simple thing is that, make sure you understand, is you got to lead them to that call to action. So it could be in the form of arrows. It could be in the form of step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 3 is fill out the web form if you want to get in contact with us. There's just the concept of understanding where to send people next is something that you have to get through your head in all marketing. So no matter what you do, if you're running an ad, if you're putting an organic social media post out there, you have to tell people where to go and what action you want them to take, and that's call to action. So that's the 7-second website homepage test. Is, in 7 seconds, can you explain all 3 of those things? And if you can, then it's gonna convert a lot higher for you. It's gonna drive a lot more traffic the way that you want it to go, and ultimately bring more business your way. And so to test this, I would encourage you to go to some of your existing customers or some friends, family, and have them do the 7-second test. And if they can't list off who you are, what you do, and what problems you solve, and then what you want them to do next in 7 seconds, then you need to adjust some things on your website. So homepage, take it seriously, make it a priority. That's what I got for you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then down in the description below, there's a ton of links down there on how to get in contact with me personally, and then also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at The Content Ninja. That's what I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.